Good afternoon, everyone. So it's become pretty clear that all this money flowing into the Democratic Party, both for these senator seats and for the Biden-Harris campaign, is being funneled through U.S. proxies by China. And that means that they know that it's going to be money well spent. And I'm convinced now, especially if Biden wins somehow, that he is going to lock down the country again. And it's going to be done not to save lives. It's going to be done to ruin the U.S. economy. A lot of people don't know what a bad year China had. They had the coronavirus, they had the worldwide recession, and then they had devastating floods through their industrial center virtually all summer. And to the point they were afraid that Three Gorges Dam was going to burst. And it got awful close to its limit. Let me tell you, I'm glad it held up because there's something like 400 million lives in the path of that if it ever collapses. But you look at what's happening in Europe. Paris probably had the largest traffic jam in the world last night. Macron has decided to shut Paris down completely for until December 1st. You cannot leave your house without papers. And people were rushing to get out of Paris. I mean, you know, I don't know what he's trying to accomplish, but it's all it's going to do is prolong it. It's not going to prevent it. And now Australia is saying they may not have international travel until there's a vaccine. We may never have a vaccine. We've got a ton of viruses out there that we don't have a vaccine for. Now, I think they've been working overtime on this, and I think we will get one for it. But when you consider this coronavirus for most age groups, and I would say all age groups, because the very elderly who were sick, if they would have got the flu, they probably would have died too. But this thing doesn't affect the young. I think the survival rate for like 18 to 45 is like 99.997%. And we're shutting down the world's economy over this. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, has come out with his Thanksgiving edict. And no more than 3 households, can only be 2 hours long, must be held outside. Seating must be spaced, socially spaced. What else? You can go inside to use the restroom as long as the restroom's sanitized frequently. Single serving containers, no passing the turkey. And you watch, a lot of these other governors will follow with the same type of deal. You know, I think I think they're drunk on their power. And I don't think they're going to give it up very easily. And you look at it, they don't care if their economies are destroyed. They really do not care. Take New York City, what an estimated 12,000 businesses are closed forever, for good. Broadway is not going to open up until like June of 2021. You know, it's Seattle. Businesses are leaving there like crazy. Minneapolis leaving there like crazy. Portland. leaving there like crazy. The Bay Area, LA. And if they don't get punished over this, and I mean punished bad, then they know they've gotten away with it, and they know how far they can push. And there'll be another boogeyman around the corner somewhere, and we'll see this play all out again on the public stage. And then, if they do win, they will implement the Green New Deal, and which will wreck the economy. I mean, absolutely wreck the economy. But again, they're okay with it. Think of Obama's position for his 8 years. Well, we just have to monitor the decline. Manage the decline was his term. He didn't care about all them jobs. Matter of fact, he put in so many regulations it destroyed more jobs than anything else. That's why it was the slowest recovery in the history of the United States. I can't remember an exact number, but he's the only president in history to go through 4 years, and he went through 8, of not having a GDP improvement of 2.5% or higher. The only president, and they were perfectly fine with that. And if Hillary would have got elected, she would have continued doing the same thing. And we wouldn't be anywhere near what we are now. Of course, if Hillary was elected, this coronavirus would have never become a big deal. Swine flu was a lot worse than it, and you hardly heard anything about it because it happened to Obama's watch. And they're not going to do anything to make a Democrat look bad. Except Joe probably now, if he gets elected, I think you'll see the dogs come out because they want Camilla. And you'll see the dogs come out. Anyway, if we don't punish them, they're going to feel emboldened, and we're going to lose our country. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Bye.